My name's Torianne Perky, and from my homeschool to your homeschool, what if we could make multiplication just a little bit easier? You know, once they've started to learn the multiplication tables, but they need to practice and play with that information in a different kind of way. Well, today I want to tell you a game that we've used in our home that I love because it makes multiples and practicing multiples and everything to do with addition and multiplication and mental math that much more fun while they're practicing it. It is a game called Sumoku. And look, it comes in the cutest little container. I love it. It looks like a little clown hat. And, you know, here we have the little zipper on the side. And inside are all these really cool colored tiles. Do you see that? And they have different numbers on them. And I love them because the tactile feel of these tiles, you guys know, I just love it when things feel good. And these feel really good. So that's the first thing. Now notice, so the way you, let me tell you how you play the game. So the way you play the game is you get this die and it has colors. There's colors and there's numbers. And you roll the die, and then your goal is to play the tiles in a line in a way that adds up to a multiple of this number. And you play them in a Scrabble type format. So if you had rolled a 4, you need to place 3 numbers, and there's numbers 1 through 9 that will add up to a multiple of 4. So 8, 16, 32, whatever, right? You have to add up to a multiple. And your goal is to do it with the tiles that are in front of you. You pull them out and you set them down in front. You get a certain number to start with, and you're drawing more, very similar to a Scrabble type concept. But this is tricky because you also have this colors, and the way the colors work, you have to use different colors or different arrangements depending on how the specific rules lay out with the die and the colors. So, and then after you've laid yours out, the next person rolls the die and gets a new number, and now they have to no, actually, sorry, you roll the die at the beginning, and that gives you the multiple that you're shooting for that game. And then the next person has to take their tiles, and let's say you had put 3, 8, and 1 together, which would be 9, 10, 11, 12. So there we go, multiple of 4. And you'd laid them out like this, and I'm pretty sure, so there we go. So we'd laid them out like this. Then the next person has to come down and go this direction, just like Scrabble, using one of the numbers that's already been played for their multiple line. And you keep going until all the tiles are gone. So is this an easy game to play? No, I would not play this with someone who's just learning their multiplication tables. I would not play this with a kid who's still struggling with their addition math unless they're willing to sit next to you and play as a team. But I would play this with an older elementary school kid or a kid who's really already kind of got those concepts, who needs a little bit of practice, because this is a new way of thinking. Every time I play, my brain has to go to be able to play it. I have to think in a different kind of mathematical way. And that is the goal with our kids. So if this looks like a game that would appeal to you and your kids, then, you know, check out the link up above or down below. And you know how this works. And go check it out if you think it'd be an awesome game for your family. I'm Torianne Perky, and I make these videos every week so that you can be a super successful and confident homeschool mom.